Hey guys, Nick here. Thanks for coming by. Sorry if I sound a little bit weird. I woke up a little bit with a scratchy throat this morning, so no big deal. Just the weather around here in eastern Tennessee. It gets pretty cold, then it will decide to get warm. Uh, it'll be 30 degrees at night and 70 degrees during the day, and we're right here in the valley, so I mean humidity, it's a weather storm all the time. So by this afternoon it will clear up. Got my coffee here to make sure that I have something to stay warm with. But I wanted to let you guys know that I've got a couple of doctor's appointments coming up, and I've got one coming up here in a couple of days, and that one's with my primary care physician. Now, that's for those of you that might live outside of the country, outside of the U.S., that's your main doctor, and everything kind of filters through that physician. Now, I'm lucky. I know that I'm lucky in the sense that I've had the same physician since I came out of pediatrics. So since I was 18 years old. So for 23 years, I've had the same primary care physician. So he really knows all of the ins and outs. We're pretty much almost on a first name basis. And whenever he comes in, he's usually there, for at least a half hour, and we're just kind of talking about what's going on. And my appointments are always with him specifically, not just with his nurse, unless, I'm just having blood work done or something like that. But I'm a bit nervous about this appointment because I had to cancel the last one, and I actually had to cancel my last month's worth of appointments with my specialist, with my GI, with my nephrologist, and I had to cancel a therapy appointment. And the reason for that is because I was dealing with some behavioral health issues. So I'm not really looking forward to this appointment because I'm afraid that I'm going to have to, actually, I know that I'm going to have to revamp and just kind of relive, what was going on, in those 2 months beforehand, because he, of all people, needs to know that. I mean, he needs to hear it from me. He doesn't need to hear it from other people. I mean, he can read the physician's notes and things like that from other places that I've been when I was at the hospital, when I was in the ambulance, all this stuff. So he can already read that, but he needs to hear it from me. And he's gonna ask me the ultimate question, why? And I don't exactly know what I'm gonna tell him. He and I will have that conversation. It's not a conversation that I'm gonna have online, or a conversation that I'm just gonna, put out there on the internet, because some some things are private and some things are personal, and it's physician to patient. I mean, and I share a lot of stuff with you guys. I've shared a lot of stuff online that some of my closest family has learned about me by watching these videos. A lot of the stuff they didn't even know, and I take that very, very seriously. So I've got the appointment. It's coming up here in about 3 days. Obviously, I'm going to talk to him about some basic stuff, some seasonal allergy type things. I've been waking up with headaches. At the base of the very bottom of the back of my head. That's normal stuff for around here. Um, but this just, it's one of those things, that we need to be honest with our doctors, and I'm in a lucky situation in that I can get an appointment pretty much anytime I need to. In this particular case, I had to wait a couple of weeks, but if something is urgent, I can get in pretty quickly. But it doesn't mean that I'm looking forward to it. Not this one specifically. So, like I said, it's in 3 days. So I'll give you guys an update when that after that appointment's done. It may not be in order. I've got a lot of videos that I've already recorded that are kind of staggered, as far as the order that they're going to come in. I'm still trying to do videos every 3 days. I try to keep them under 10 minutes because I don't always just want to sit there and talk your all's ear off. Even though you can click and turn it off, but a lot of you don't, and I really appreciate it. Remember to hit that like button. As most of you guys know by now, I have decided to become a permanent YouTuber, or at least I'm going to give it a shot. I've already went ahead and monetized the channel, and I know that some of you have gotten benefits from that. And I've received nothing but kind words from all of you guys, so I appreciate that. Back to the doctor's stuff. I'm going to have to be honest. I'm going to have to be brutally honest with them, and you need to be with your physicians. A lot of times they might seem in a hurry. That's kind of their nature, especially if you're meeting a new physician. It's hard to do, but you as the patient need to slow them down. You need to tell them what has been going on with you. What has changed since the last time. Don't try to say, oh, it doesn't hurt that bad. If it really does hurt, they need to know, because they're the only person that can help you with a lot of that stuff. So you have to let them know what's going on. You have to. Second, your physician will appreciate your honesty because they know. Remember, they see people all day, every day. That's what they do. They see sick people all day. So they know if you're holding something back, and if a physician knows that you're not going to work with them, they're not going to make any effort to work with you. And they're going to if they give you orders, or if they give you medications, if they give you instruction, you need to follow those instructions to the letter or to the best of your capability. And then make sure you follow up with your physician. When they see that you're taking their advice and that you're actually doing what they say, they are going to start to go above and beyond, because you'll become one of their star patients. These physicians, they go to conferences and they talk to each other, and they get, if they get to say, I've got this patient that has done A, B, C, and D, and this has worked, it's good for their ego too. My physician, my primary care, loves the fact that I've beaten, the projection as far as my life expectancy. He loves being able to tell, his colleagues when they're in conferences, man, you got to see this patient. You got to see this guy. He may not actually do that, but he tells me he does. So that makes me feel good. It's what makes him a good doctor. He gets a benefit. I get a benefit. We work together. So guys, I'm going to wrap this video up. Like I said, I will let you guys know how that appointment goes as soon as I have it and as soon as I have the results. As always, hit that like button below for all of you that have stuck around. Please hit the like button. It's easy, it's free, it's quick. Helps me, helps the algorithm. And yeah. So also subscribe. If you're just checking YouTube every now and then or just doing a search, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. The more videos that I've been posting, it's been helping the algorithms, so it's been notifying people whenever I post. I try to post every 3 days or so, but sometimes I might just pop in and do a little bonus episode in the middle. I did that on New Year's. So guys, I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for watching and spending a little bit of time with me. And like as always, be the difference in someone's day today. All right, talk to you later.